You're not going to do it.
What are you going to do? Is this like a theme tune? Have we got a theme tune to our lives?
Just go. Do, 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 do.
Manana.
Do it properly.
Oh, Manana. Is it? Is that properly? What? Manana. It's a theme tune, isn't it? We don't have a Muppets theme tune.
How do you feel about the Muppets? You love the Muppets, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Not just me.
It's nostalgic.
Favorite Muppet movie?
Oh, as if you have that. Of course, it's Christmas Carol.
Muppet Christmas Carol.
The rest of them, well, you know, the newer one
good,
was all right, but you know, Christmas Carol, it's a Muppet film. It's the best Christmas film. It's pretty much the best film.
Okay, what's your favourite Muppet song?
Oh wow!
That's made him think.
I like it when Scooter sings Simon Smith and his Dancing Bear. I like that one. I like Marvin Suggs and his amazing Muppet phone. I like Lydia the Tattoo Lady. There's so many. There's so many.
I like Am I a Muppet? Or am I a man? That's a good one.
That's like the difficult second album.
And the chickens.
Okay.
So we're all caught up, and we can.
Thanks for tuning in.
So let us know in the comments what are your favourite Muppet movies. So hi everyone. If you haven't seen us before, we're just here to talk about Muppet films. I'm Dee. This is Chris, and we occasionally do a catch up and a cuppa, a catch up and a catch up, because we need to organise something else. So yeah. So what's going on? The headlines are: we finished the film. We finished. So we've been working on Instinctive and Archer's Journey on the soundtrack with Drawing Energy Pictures. We've been working with them, which is mostly, almost entirely, for it's about 2 years now, isn't it? We've been working on it. Do you want to say anything about the film?
Yeah, is it 2 years?
Yeah, it's nearly 2 years, I think.
Must be. Yeah, because we were talking about it when we were in Edinburgh.
We were. Yeah.
So yeah. No, it's been a really good project to be involved in. It's been a very rewarding project to be involved in. Rewarding. That's more difficult to say than I thought. It's been rewarding to be involved in, and it's lovely to come to completion. So Mickey's making an appearance. It is great to see it finished. It's a great short documentary. Alison is an amazing, inspirational person. So very
so
much.
It follows Alison's journey, doesn't it? Alison Wright is a competitive archer, and it follows her story from she first picked up a bow and arrow when she was 50 at the tender age of 50, and within a short years she was the Great British champion. So it's an incredible story, isn't it? I feel like I've spent a lot of Alison's traveling at the. If you're watching this, Alison, I feel like we've spent a lot of time together. I've spent a lot of time listening to you talking, and it's amazing. And we finished it. Yeah, we finished the film earlier in the year, didn't we? And it was, and then the guidance came out for Southampton Film Week, which is up in November, is it? I think.
Mm-hmm.
And we were 2 minutes too long, so we then did the whole thing again, and Kate actually made some quite big changes to the film.
Mm-hmm.
There was sort of like opening scenes were changed and stuff, and we rescored it all again. And the news is that not only finished, but we have also submitted it for potential screening for Southampton Film in November. So fingers crossed, keep everything crossed, it gets selected for screening, and we'll let you know. And the exciting thing is that it does get selected, we're able to come and watch it, and we'll be able to go and watch it on the big screen.
We've
at
seen
the mast in Southampton. I mean, we've seen it. We have seen it.
We'll be able to watch it again, but on a big screen.
Seen it on the big screen, on a really, really big, proper big cinema screen. I always love that. I don't get to do it as often as I would like, but yeah. So yeah, Alison and seeing all of the contributors to the film, it really has been special to work on. And this project really got under my skin. I'm kind of taking it really personally now. So if you're from Southampton Film Week, you're selecting the screening, that be any kind of don't let that influence you in any way at all as to whether or not to screen it, but I'm taking it personally now. So you know,
don't upset her.
Yes, yeah, I'm really excited about that. So what's going on the live front? Do you want to tell us about what's going on with the band
on the live front? So we've got a couple of things coming up. What's the date? This month, September. It's September already, right? Yeah, we've got a couple of things coming up this month. On the 22nd of September, we are at the Station Theatre Island. A lovely run by volunteers, local,
really lovely venue,
grassroots theatre. It used to be a train station on Hayden Island. Some of the old I don't know, walls structure has been incorporated into the theatre. So it's a really nice. We've played there a few times before.
Yeah.
We always love going there. So
this is the first time we've been back to the station since before the pandemic, isn't it? So the last time we were at the station was 2019, and that was the video, the You've Got a Friend video from that gig that has now been on James Taylor's website for 3 years. So it's been a long time. It's still
there. I checked the other day. It's still there.
It is there. So yeah, grab your tickets. There's I think there's something like 6 front row tickets left. So grab your T-boos. That's gonna be a great event. So we've done some really nice gigs lately, haven't we? Recently we've done some really nice gigs. What did we do? We did the Arc in Winchester, which if you're over and away and you've not been to that, it's really worth checking out. It's I know it's a library during the day, so it might feel a little bit strange to go in the evening. It was a really lovely evening, wasn't it? It's very cabaret tables, and they put candles and all of that. It's really very nice, acousticy. It feels like a lot of the songwriters showcases that I used to play years ago. And yeah, we played with Foxbridge again, Foxbridge supported us at the Ashcroft in January, and they were fabo, and we've stayed in touch on social media, and just so happened that we're on the bill with them again at the Arc, so that was really cool. I got to meet Matt, who I've written a song with but never met in 3D, so that's cool. Actually enough, you used to work with him, didn't you? So
yeah, we used to.
We turned up in the songwriting team, and it's like, is that Chris Wood? Yes.
We used to teach together. There's a project in Winchester called Winnell Rock School, which is a local charity which provides music groups and music tuition to young people from Winchester area, from difficult backgrounds, or that have had in their lives, be it personal, financial. Winnell Rock School provides music tuition for them, and I used to teach with them. Or I did talk to Matt about this, as how long ago it was. I think I left in 2010, I think it was. But yeah,
That's a long time.
Yeah, Chris Redmond, who is a spoken word artist. He out and puts on shows and word evenings under the moniker of Tongue Fu, like Kung Fu, but the tongue Fu. And Chris runs the Winnall Rock School project with backing on the council and local arts organisations. It's an amazing charity. And yeah, Matt and I both used to teach there, and just by sheer accident, across each other again, he was working with you. So it was also nice for me to catch up with Matt.
Yeah, and Matt were
introduced
to we were introduced to each other by Dave Vine, who have done some co-writing with. So Dave was my co-writer for Stone by Stone, which is on the EP on Love, Hope, Nostalgia, which is going to be out on the 1st of October. And I'm touring in October on my own. I go on tour on my own for the first time in a decade, I think. And Dave was putting a songwriting team together. Up popped Matt, and yeah, it's a small world. This
it's very
musicians.
The music industry is very incestuous. Yeah. Everybody may not know. You not know a lot of people, but you come across you come across names and you know, and name people, mention names, and you think, oh, I've heard of that name before, and these cropping up, and you move in the same circles, and yeah, although you may not have personal relationships with a lot of these people, you do know of them. I find myself saying that a lot. I know of them. You know, we may not ever have met. Yeah, we all know each other. So
yeah, we did meet at the Arc.
We did meet at the Arc.
Was it the first? Yeah.
Arc.
So yeah, if you're Winchester way, go and check it out. It's a really nice event.
We were at Forest in New Milton in I don't know, is that still Hampshire? Or is it? I guess it's Hampshire, but it's on the Hampshire.
New Forest. That was awesome.
And we played there with a local kind of blues rock band called Magic Cat.
Noisy band.
We had a lovely time there. All the people, the people who came to watch us were really up for a good night interaction with us, which you know we like. We like it when you call out and our shows. That was really cool. Everybody at Art Centre were lovely, and looking forward to being back there on the 7th of December.
Yeah, 7th of December, we're back there headlining. And we discovered what I think is now my new favourite game. So should we do a version of it here? Mm-hmm. So there's a little preamble to this, which I'll skip. Basically, shout out your favourite bits. So, what are your favourite biscuits? Put them in the comments below,
nice.
and we'll take a poll and see.
And if it's not, you're wrong.
Custard creams.
Just saying, custard creams.
All the biscuits.
Weirdly, to about how incestuous it is. At the Arc in Winchester,
not just in general,
as Dee said, we played with our friends Foxbridge. There's also a guy called Lee Rasteldove who played guitar amazingly. He was a fantastic guitar player and sang a lot of his own compositions.
Yeah, really beautiful.
Which was really lovely.
Cool kind of Rice.
It was really impressive, and he's actually playing with us at Forest Arts on the 7th of December, which we learned at that gig. So
from his mum, she told me.
From his mum, his mum. So that's, you know, it's really nice that we do in and around the south where we live, and we get to hang artists who then become friends, and we see each other on the circuit, and we cross paths fairly regularly, and, you know, share ideas and share events and share, you know, opportunities as they come up. it's really nice to kind of be in that circle
and have a chat with their mums as
there's
well.
no
I always enjoy that.
There's no egos, there's no rivalry. It's just, you know, we're all doing our thing, we're all making music, enjoying music, and we bump into each other all, which is always really nice. It's always really nice to see familiar faces when you rock into a venue.
It is really nice. The other thing that Lee's mum told me was that our lovely Shelley Theatre, so we did a couple of Shelley Theatre in, it's not Bournemouth, is it? Is it Boscombe?
Boscombe,
yeah. Yeah, before the pandemic. I'm really sick of saying that, but yeah, before the pandemic, we played at the Shelley Theatre a couple of times, an amazing venue. And was it Mary Shelley used to live there? Was that the connection?
I think, or it's Mary Shelley's daughter or something like that.
Yes, author of Frankenstein.
So I don't think history. It's the Mary Shelley. I think it might have been her daughter or her sister or something. But it had an amazing, right above the auditorium, very back of the auditorium in the theatre, a shuttered window. And that was where Mary Shelley, again, I don't think it was Frankenstein Mary Shelley, I think it was another, like her daughter or her sister or something, would watch performances in the theatre from this window. And it's now, well, it was owned, the building in which it is now situated is owned actually by the NHS. And
yeah, that's kind of a weird turn of events, isn't it?
I think they were allowed to build and occupy the same area as long as they kept the theatre and they maintained the theatre, which they had.
So we had another date there in 2020 that obviously got cancelled, and we've been trying to rebook it ever since. And I was starting to think that I've upset somebody because no one's writing back, and turns out that it just never reopened, which is a real shame. So I think the building's still there, but I really hope that something done to salvage the build. Such a beautiful venue. We had I think Pattaya did an event there a while back, and it's a really, really lovely, really lovely venue. But you know how we like our quirky venues, you know, lovely art centre, little listed buildings, and we had I don't want to moan. We had some amazing things cancelled in 2020. We were going to do it. We were going to do a gig at the place in Newport. It used to be a public toilet, like a Victorian building, and it used to be a public toilet. Yeah, and that got cancelled. That never happened, did it? But that was
so it was actually Sir Percy Florence Shelley, of Percy Bysshe Shelley, poet, and Mary Shelley, who wrote Dracula.
Oh, so it wasn't Frankenstein.
Sorry, Frankenstein. Did I say Dracula? Sorry, no, it was Frankenstein. So son, not their daughter.
Okay.
So yeah, their son acquired the plot and built the theatre.
So
Robert Louis Stevenson, who was a celebrated Boscomite, was arrested. Robert Louis Stevenson famously see the train guy?
I don't know.
Stevenson's Rocket.
I don't know.
Or was he the guy that wrote?
Yeah, anyway.
It was the yeah. He was the guy who wrote the Castaway thing.
Oh, is it? I don't know. Anyway, sending big love out to the Shelley Theatre, because I really hope that
Robert Louis Stevenson wrote Jekyll kidnapped. He wasn't the train guy. Who was the train guy there?
Oh, I don't know.
This is exciting, isn't it?
Watch Chris Google.
Watch me Google stuff.
So, while I was Googling, what else can I tell you? Posters arrived.
Robert Stevenson was the train guy.
Was the train guy.
Not Robert Louis Stevenson, who was the writer guy who used to go to the Shelley Theatre, which is now closed. That was an interesting story, wasn't it?
It's a nice segue. And none of the dates on this poster for the Shelley Theatre. So we have got Friday, 22nd of September at the Station Theatre on Hailing Island. We've got 30th, Saturday, 30th of September at West Ashling Village Hall in West Ashling. We played there. I must admit, I forget why. We played at West Ashling Village Hall. It's local to John, and they were
kind of
fundraising for something, weren't they? We played
there kind of way. Just along the coast a little from us.
6 months ago, like that, earlier in the year. And they were such a riot that we thought we'd go back. So if you're in the Chichester, West Ashling, I think Huntington is local as well. We'll be there on the 30th. You do get £2.50 off if you book tickets in advance.
Oh.
£2, that's a fiver.
That's a fiver for two people.
That's like one whole beer.
That's
or more
like
than
half a pint.
And then Friday, November 10th, we're at Slindon Hall in West Sussex. And then 7th of December, we're back at Forest Arts, as Chris was saying just now. In October, I've got a little solo tour. So between the 14th and the 21st of October, I'm on tour with just me and my guitar. I'm doing a little Cloverleaf from where we are. So Guildford, London, Southampton, Brighton, Broadstairs. I think I've missed one. And I'm doing a home gig back here in the studio, which is just going to be like 12 or 15 tickets. So that is going on as well in October. 1st of October, the EP is coming out, Love, Hope, Nostalgia. And there's all kinds of fun stuff going on around that, including limited edition merch and special offers on CDs and stuff like that. People that we have CDs, because I just assumed that no one was going to buy them, and then we took some to Forest Arts, and people are queuing up to buy them. So yeah, we do have CDs. If you remember want CDs,
them. Old school.
Them. Let me show you the other thing I've made. Oh yeah, the other thing I wanted to tell you. So some of you know, you may or may not know, that I host a Facebook group of people who make things. It's just a free, fun thing for anyone who kinds of different makers. So we've got wet belting and automata and painting, people who paint and all that kind of. And I run this little group. It's called Beautiful Monday Creative Corner, and you are very welcome to join it if you make things. And we're having an exhibition on the 18th of September, 2 weeks, here in the studio. And the thing is, was these notebooks. So this is all art. So this is the candlelight notebook. That's just a plain notebook. Have that.
Thank you.
Isn't that nice?
Like a book, like a proper book.
Yeah,
you know,
there's a
age,
few.
Having an actual book in your hand, there's something special there.
And they feel really nice, don't they? They're all like really silky. So some of them are they're plain notebooks for your own musings with the inspired artwork of various works. So that's Candlelight. This is Fearless. Chris is subtly trying to say that there's somebody here, so he's going to go. So there's that. And I like activity books. So there's a poetry one. There's a happiness journal, there's a dial pad, and those were the things that I need for the exhibition. So so grab your tickets nice and early for Station Theatre. So it's 22nd on Hailing Island, 30th in West Ashling. Those are the ones that are imminent. You can the website's back up, so you can get tickets from it's diellemusicuk, DIELLE music.com, and then gigs, the link in the description, wherever that might be for you. And you can also, if you want to subscribe, you can sign up and get 5 free songs, and we can send that over to you, and then we can keep you updated with what's going on with releases and that you can join. I've got a VIP membership now. You can come along to Sound Off, which is an online letting off steam session on a Wednesday night, and all of that stuff. So I think we're pretty much caught up. I think these people who have just arrived are dropping off items for the exhibition. So I'm gonna go and see what they're doing, and I'll catch up with you guys another time. So thank you so much for listening, watching, and generally being awesome and being around. I will catch you guys soon.